Well, I definitely have resources this time around. I saw 3 in a Howling Brave. Oh, okay. Drop this turn 1. Turn 2, I dropped that. Turn 3. I'm gonna keep this hand just because because I have the shards now, and I will be able to draw it, pick up anything that I need to. So, or anything that I play, or anything that I draw, I should be able to play if I can talk. So, and I think that I'm going first again. Do this. We drop an incantation. Did I say mana screwed? Of course, since how last time I couldn't get any resources, this time it's going to be all resources. But there's part of the reason why I was okay with keeping that name. Of course, he does have a bunch of removal, so... But a Jadum into an Onslaught would be pretty nasty. Of course, he has repels, so we know that even if he goes to attack, even if I go to attack, he might be able to kill it. But by the time I play Jadum, maybe I'm going to have some other guys in play, so hopefully I can get turn 4 Jadum, turn 5 Onslaught. And then if he kills Jadum, I hopefully have a bunch of other stuff. We got a runts of the litter. It's got 1. Let's see if he tries to repel that. I'd rather him repel that than have him have it for the Jadum. So I held off on using my Battle Hopper ability because next turn I hope to play Jadum. And then if he has like an extinction or something, he may use it. And if I were to do that, this would become a creature. But of course this guy doesn't have Spell Shield, so he may just be able to single target kill it. Alright, so the plan here is gonna play Jadum. He is missing his second blood resource right now. So next turn, if he doesn't do anything to deal with this turn, next turn I'll be able to play the Battle Hopper, make this a troop, play my Onslaught, and deal 3, 6, this will be 11, 14, this will be a 6, 9, 21, 23 damage. Of course, if he has a Repel, he can get rid of something big like Jadum, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, so he doesn't have enough for an Extinction. He does have enough for a double Repel, but again, if he's got craziness like that, I mean, he should just win anyways. So. Interconflict works as well. So it seems like the point of his deck is just to lock down your guys and surge into a life drain. I have not seen any troops yet. Alright, so we got another incantation. If we play Battle Hopper, still worried about an Extinction. So we're going to create the Battle Hopper though. To make this guy transform. Proceed to attack phase. So again, I'm in the situation where if he doesn't get an Extinction, I think I might be alright here. Because you're talking 1, 2, especially if I drew a Shard, so that I can play my Onslaught without using the Howling Brave. I'm not sure if he's waiting for a Blood Shard so that he can play an Extinction. There's the Blood Shard, there's the Extinction. So, yep. Can't catch a break as far as being able to get the stuff I need, or rather having my opponent not get the stuff that they need. Alright, so we have a Jadum. Oh, he's a 5/5. He could be a 6/6. He could also have something to deal with Jadum. I think we just put the Feral Beast down and see if he's got an Extinction. Goes Ogni for 1. So for right now I have him on a 3 o'clock timer. Alright, now he's on a 4 o'clock timer. 4 turn clock. I know how to speak. Shard, so I can now hard cast my onslaught. We proceed to attack. I'm going to create a battle hopper here. 9. Ooh. I was hoping that with the battle hopper it would let me have enough for him, but it'll only, or not have enough, but to kill him with this, but it'll put him at 1 if I do that. If he doesn't life siphon or do some other shenanigans right now. So there's the extinction. Alright, we put Jadem down and see if he's got an answer for it. Of course, in his deck, I mean, an Inner Conflict, a Repel, Murder. I haven't seen a Murder yet. But I have to assume that he has some. I also have to, I mean, I'm going to have to play my Onslaught next turn so that if he doesn't have an answer for him, then he dies. I know that if he does have an answer to him, I am then 2-shotted, 2-for-1'd on that card, but it forces him, my opponent, to have an answer right now for it. So, I mean, of his 3 cards, he could have a Murder, he could have a Repel, he could also have a Persecute, which would just save him for a turn. Alright, here goes nothing. My bet is that he probably has the card that he needs to stop this. Yep. So I don't know what his deck would have done against my life gain deck. I mean, he would have been able to do a lot of extinction stuff, but I would have been able to have the stone skins for his life siphons. But he is very removal heavy, which is just a problem for most decks. Got a command tower. Go ahead and run that out there for kicks. Since it seems like the life siphons, other than Gozog, life siphon seems to be his only way to deal damage. Unless he does have those dragons that we just haven't seen him play to kind of steal the troops that he's been killing. It would make sense in a blood diamond removal type deck. But now we're just going to get shards. Yeah, I mean, people play them because they're strong. You know, Extinction is incredibly strong, especially if your deck is tooled not to care about troops. But yeah, that's the way the meta is right now. That Blood Sapphire is really strong. Blood and Sapphire, I should say. I would think Blood even a little bit more, just because it deals with things permanently, whereas Sapphire really just deals with them for a couple turns and can get overwhelmed, whereas an Extinction has Blood has the Extinction, which is just a board wipe. But I mean, as you can see, this is a Blood Diamond deck that doesn't appear to have any troops. Granted, if he's been playing this in the tournament, he's also 1-3. Yeah, it's one of those things that, you know, I really hate to play it, but it seems like, you know, if you can't beat them, join them type of thing. Because I'm trying to think of what would be good against this type of deck, and I mean, maybe a Spell Shield heavy deck, but at that point, actually, if I would have played my other deck, this might have gone a little bit differently, because it's a Spell Shield green deck, so he wouldn't be able to use a lot of his removal, pretty much his extinctions, but there would still be enough targets for him to hit my other stuff. But I mean, if it's the type of deck that's strong and you want to win, then it's the type of deck that you play. There were a couple of times where I think I had, you know, I almost had him here. But with his removal and extinctions and stuff. Alright, so we got a Feral Beast here. So we might be able to race him here if he doesn't have an extinction. Gonna be doing 7 a turn. He could be gaining life. If he's got 2 life siphons though, I'm already dead. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that he has the 2 life siphons in his hand. I mean, if he's got 4 in his deck, it's not unthinkable to think that he has another one already. So even with my Feral Beast, my second Feral Beast here, again, I think it's the point of, I'm pretty sure he's got that Life Siphon already. I'm just going to play my Feral Beast, even if he's got an Extinction. I pretty much have no chance of coming back at this point. And if I play my Feral Beast and he doesn't have answers, then it'll be a few less turns for him to be able to draw them. But like I said, my assumption is that he just has a Life Siphon right now. Maybe not. Because he's digging. How many extinctions has he played? He has played 2. Do we think he's running more? I mean, if he really has no troops in his deck, then he should be playing. I would think that he would be playing 4 extinctions. How much is he gaining now? 12. So we're going to be doing 14 here. Could get an Onslaught. That would just do 20. That is not an Onslaught. Go ahead and create a Battle Hopper. Maybe. So there is a very slim chance that I could pull this out. If I were to draw another Onslaught at this point, I would have enough damage on board to kill him. But he could have a Murder, or since this is not Spell Shield, he could have a Murder or a Repel to get rid of him, or even an Inner Conflict. Of course, he's digging for a Life Siphon to kill me, or an Extinction to kill both my guys. So we shall see. The game is not over yet. He's digging again, but now he has enough resources that if he finds a Life Siphon, he will be fine. He still has enough to kill me with it. So unless he's giving me false hope here, it looks like he does not have an Extinction. I don't know why he would not cast it. That is still not an Onslaught. You can go ahead and repel that guy if he wants to. Persecute works as well. But he needs to find an answer for next turn, so he's going to get 2 draws here to try to find the answer. Either an Extinction or a Life Siphon. I could use a Stream of Life right about now. Stream of Life is a magic card, if anybody doesn't know. That was green and X, gain X life. It's a pretty old card. They haven't really had that in green's color wheel for a while. But I mean, it would be strictly worse than... Nice. So it looks like I somehow came back and won this, although I say come back. It's just a matter that he was at 35 life at one point. It's pretty ridiculous. Oh, we can throw out some bunnies, but we'll just proceed to attack phase. And don't forget to attack. Okay, so that was an interesting game too. On to game 3.